What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video I'm very excited. We're gonna talk about the Black Knight and how much this character is going to change the game, but in particular in raids. Right now we are struggling a lot with the skill raids, and this is a combination of factors because we still have the Invaders team that is not very good. We have some outdated characters, and the Black Knight could completely change that, as this character is an absolute monster. I'm super excited about him coming to the game, and happy to see how powerful he's going to be. Usually the skill characters, they are not very good, but it's not going to be the case for the Black Knight. He's going to be meta defining, maybe even game changer when it comes to Marvel Strike Force, and he's definitely going to change what we know about Alliance Wars and also in Arena, but it's also going to be extremely powerful when we are talking about Cosmic Crucible, Raid specifically, and also Dark Dimension. So this is definitely a character that you should invest as much as possible right away. But in this video we are going to break down everything that you need to know in order to use him in the raids, and then you'll see how impactful he's going to be, right? He's going to help quite a lot the invaders and maybe even some other combination of characters, and help us defeat the skill nodes. It's just so troublesome, these skill nodes, that I'm so happy to see such amazing character coming to the game. So we're gonna break down all the information that you need to know, and as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a Black Knight. Okay, so Black Knight is going to be insane. We're gonna take a look at his kit and why it's going to be so good. Unfortunately, we still don't have the information for his kit on msf.gg, so we have to take a look at this infographic courtesy of Benny Westside. Okay, we're gonna start off with his tags: Hero, Global, Skill, Protector, and Out of Time. He has good combinations with other protectors. We'll see about that in his kit. He also has some combinations with brawlers, which is definitely going to be interesting. And he is a character that is going to benefit of the enemies attacking him. He has special mechanics that will allow him to retaliate against the enemies, and that's going to provide a lot of value. So we're going to start off with his passive so you can understand exactly what this character does. Okay, so passive for Black Knight. On spawn is going to gain taunt, defense up for 2 turns, immunity, and 5 charges. Pay attention to those charges because they are going to be extremely important. On turn is going to get 1 charge up to a maximum of 3, and on any turn, the first time this character has no charges, he's going to fill his own speed bar by 100%. So this means he's going to get more charges because he took a turn, and after that he also can do the special or the ultimate, and some of those abilities will also give charges. When this character or drops below 50% health, he's going to bury himself by 30%. And this barrier that he gives to himself is huge because this guy is going to have a lot of HP, and even more if you pair him up with other characters, which we are going to talk about in a second. He's going to clear his own taunt, and when other protector allies will drop below 50% health, this character is above 50% health, is going to get taunt. So if he has taunt, he will lose the taunt, the other guy taunts, he's going to lose the taunt, and then he's going to taunt once again. So as you guys can see, we're going to have this ping pong of attacks from the enemies, which will greatly benefit our team because Black Knight is going to benefit out of these attacks in his face. Let's see why. So when an enemy attacks this character or an ally, if this character has charged and does not have exhausted, so once again we are talking about the context of raids, there will be no exhausts, he's going to clear all barrier on that enemy, he's going to attack the enemy for 30% of the Black Knight's health, and enemies killed by this ability cannot be revived. After that, still on the same charge, he's going to clear immunity from that target, he's going to apply heal block, trauma, and 3 bleeds. So on top of the 30% max health to the enemies, is also going to apply 3 bleeds. Then he's going to lose 1 charge, the attack is unavoidable, cannot be blocked, and gains 1000% extra focus, so it will always land. So he's applying heal block, trauma, and 3 bleeds to the enemies. And this is going to be very good against very fast characters, which is exactly what we face on the skill rates, especially on the second node. We have a very fast Kang, we have 2099, we have Spider-Man Noir, we have multiple fire stars, so having this character, getting the attacks in the face and then retaliating on the enemies, applying heal block and trauma to them, is definitely going to help us to stop those enemies as fast as possible. It's really crazy. We never seen something like this in Marvel Strike Force, where the enemies attacking you is actually going to be beneficial for you because you're going to attack them a lot faster. Then he also has some bonus for Arena, so in Arena while this character is charged, the speed bar cannot be reduced, and this is for characters like the Eternals. And then he's going to get 50% more max health. On defense, he's going to get an additional 40% max health, so this is not going to work for raids. He's going to gain 40% more armor, 50% more resistance, and while this character has defense up, which he has on spawn, he's going to get additional 1000 resistance. So that means that taunt that he has on spawn is not going to go anywhere. It's going to be very, very tough for you to remove that taunt. So as you guys can see, right away, this guy is doing insane things, right? He's bringing his own buffs. He's doing insane amount of damage to the enemies. He's going to give himself speed bar even if the enemies attack him way too fast, and then he's going to retaliate on those enemies with a massive amount of damage and negative effects, including trauma, right? Because after the enemies have trauma, then you can apply slow or bleeds or stuns or anything else to them, and it's not gonna go anywhere. Okay, so with that passive in mind, you can see it's absolutely insane. And once again, this is going to be great in raids because we are facing very fast enemies. Okay, let's take a look at the other abilities. So the basic is going to do piercing damage, clear positive effects, apply deflects to himself and the most injured ally. If this character is out of times, he's going to apply additional deflects, and if this character is going to gain additional piercing damage based on the bonus armor that he has. So once again, he's bringing the control to the team, he's bringing the utility for clearing the positive effects, and also is bringing the survivability, the mitigation to the team with the deflects for the most injured ally and to himself. Piercing damage, I'm a big fan of piercing damage. It's a very long lasting effect because the armor of the enemies can increase, but with piercing damage you'll always ignore it, so that means that you don't have to worry about it. It's just great, and it makes the character very long lasting. And once again, this is why the character is must have and must max out all the time. Now we're going to take a look at his special. The special is the first ability that he does. So once again, think about the passive. If you lose all the charges, you're going to get 200% speed bar, and then he's going to do the special. So when you do the special, you're going to clear all the negative effects from self and now allies, which is absolutely amazing. Once again, tons of utility to the team. Because the enemies attacked him, he should be full of negative effects, and he's going to clear all those negative effects away, and he's going to heal for 5% for each negative effect that he has on his face. So all those fire stars, all those Kangs, all those Noirs attacking you, that's great because you're going to heal up to the maximum thanks to that. And then on top of that, you still have additional 20% max health. This guy is absolutely insane. After healing up, he is going to attack the enemies for 300% piercing and apply ability block. So he's bringing the control to the table. He's like I don't know how people call it. It's like a Swiss Army knife. He does everything. He does the damage, he does the negative effects, he does the control, he does the support, he does the utility, he does the mitigation. Like, he literally does everything. This guy is absolutely insane. And the restriction that he has on his kit are very, very small. After he does the ability block, he's going to gain Taunt, Safeguard, and 2 additional charges, apply speed up to self and immunity to self, and 1 adjacent ally, which is random. But if you put Black Knight in the corner, he's always going to give to the ally that is next to him, and that's usually going to be Nick Fury, right? You're going to give Nick Fury immunity and speed up, so after you can spread all of that with your allies, and that's going to make amazing. One of the problems with Nick Fury is that he's kind of slow, but Black Knight giving this extra speed up is definitely going to help out Nick Fury. Enemy skilled by his special cannot be revived. This attack gains additional piercing damage based on his bonus armor. And this is going to ignore defense up, is unavoidable, cannot be blocked, and cannot be counter-attacked. So there is no escape from this ability block. Now we have the ultimate to finish off the kit of Black Knight, attack the primary target and adjacent targets for 500% piercing damage, which right away is already an insane amount of damage. And then on top of that, attack all those characters for 30% of his max health. So if he has like 40 million health, you're gonna do 1 million directly in the face without chance of block or anything like that. And this is absolutely ridiculous. This is like the Apocalypse Punch, but instead of one character is to multiple characters. After that, he's going to get more charges to a maximum of 3, and then guess what? Defense up for allies, offense up for brawler allies. Once again, bringing the support to the table with defensive abilities, but also offensive abilities. Character skilled by this ability, once again, the 500% piercing plus the 30% Falcon Punch. The characters cannot be revived, and once again is going to get more piercing damage based on the amount of armor he has, and cannot be dodged and cannot be counter-attacked. I mean, this guy is absolutely insane, and once again he's going to really change how we play the skill nodes, and that's great because we have been struggling with those skill nodes for quite a while, and this is a character that is really going to change the game. It's really going to change the meta. It's really going to change how we approach the raids, and at least for now it's going to be a soft solution until we have a full raid team, and it seems like that raid team is not coming anytime soon. Based on the leaks that we have, based on what we have seen so far, it seems like this skill raid team might only come like in July or something. So this is definitely a character that we want to invest as much as possible. Okay, now let's take a look in game to see why it's going to help us so much, especially on the skill nodes, and then the characters we can pair up with him. So on the first node of the skill lanes, we have these bishops that go extremely fast. We have the Archangel as well, and we have the Gwenpools. So Black Knight is going to be able to counterattack and smash these guys in the face, easy mode, because they go so much faster than everyone else on your team. Then on the second node, we have the Kang, we have the Noir 2099, we have the Silver Surfer, we have Fire Stars, and we have Rogue. All of these characters go faster than 120 speed, and once again Black Knight is going to smash them in the face. And when he loses all the charges, it doesn't matter because he's going to get all that speed bar, he's going to heal himself and then get more charges again to stop whichever character is left to attack. So right away, that's going to help us so much. The second skill node is so difficult, so Black Knight is going to be huge, really huge when it comes to the raids. Now, characters we can pair up with him, we have characters like Black Cat. She's a brawler. You could put Black Cat next to him for the speed up and immunity. We also have Gamora, we have Ronin, we have Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi could be extremely important with this guy. But one character that is extremely important and I really want to point out is this guy right here. So Captain Sam, he has amazing passive that makes him very, very long lasting. So gain 40% max health, Secret Avengers gain 40% max health, but in raids, Secret Avengers skill, non-Secret Avengers skill characters, they are going to get 20% max health. So these are 20% additional max health that Black Knight is going to get, and guess what? Once again, Black Knight is going to smack you in the face, no chance. And guess what? Captain Sam is also a protector and is going to give speed bar and energy to Black Knight as well. More deflects, more defense subs. So once again, we're going to have this combination of two protectors that we can use with Black Knight. Beyond that, there are many characters that we can talk about. Once again, we already mentioned Nick Fury. We could also talk about Kingpin. We also have this very strong brawler like Kraven the Hunter. So it definitely opens the possibilities of making this character absolutely ridiculous and really change how we address the skill nodes. Once again, the biggest problem right now in Marvel Strike Force is definitely these skill nodes, and Black Knight is just that powerful. He's just so good. The guy destroys Super Skrull. We already saw that in Alliance Wars, in Arena. and with everything that Black Knight is bringing to the table, is going to pretty much dominate all the game modes. So this is definitely a character that you should consider unlocking early on, and the faster you do that, the faster you max him out. You should right away gear him up, and that's going to help yourself in single player game modes like Arena and Cosmic Crucible, but it's also going to help your alliance in raids and in alliance wars, which are getting more and more important going forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are excited as much as I am with Black Knight, and as soon as we can, we're going to have some gameplay with him, so make sure you pay attention to the live streams and the videos. And that's going to be for now, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.